इकोनॉमिक्स यानी अर्थशास्त्र, जिसको दो भागों में बांटा गया है। पहला भाग है माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स यानी व्यष्टि अर्थशास्त्र, दूसरा भाग है मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स समष्टि अर्थशास्त्र। दैट मीन्स इकोनॉमिक्स इज मेनली डिवाइडेड इनटू टू पार्ट्स, माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स and macroeconomics. Microeconomics is the study of individuals and business decisions, while macroeconomics look at the decisions of countries and governments. तो ये जो दो शब्द हैं माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स और मैक्रो यानी माइक्रो और मैक्रो, इसको सबसे पहले रैगनर फ्रिश द्वारा 1933 में प्रयोग किया गया था। While these two branches of economics appear to be different, they are actually interdependent and complement one another. Many overlapping issues exist between the two fields. Microeconomics studies individuals and business decisions, while macroeconomics analyze the decisions made by countries and governments. Microeconomics focuses on supply and demand and other forces that determine price levels, making it a bottom-up approach. Macroeconomics takes a top-down approach and looks at the economy as a whole, trying to determine its course and nature. Investors can use microeconomics in their investment decisions, while macroeconomics is an analytical tool mainly used to craft economic and fiscal policy. The term microeconomics is derived from the Greek word mikros, M-I-K-R-O-S, which means small, and oikonomia, which means management of household. Microeconomics is that branch of economics which studies economic decisions made by individual economic unit like an individual consumer, an individual firm, etc. in detail. So, the definition of microeconomics is microeconomics is the study of individuals, households, and firms' behavior in decision making and allocation of resources. It generally applies to markets of goods and services and deals with individual and economic issues. Microeconomics is a branch of economics that studies the behavior of individuals and firms in making decisions regarding the allocation of scarce resources and the interaction among these individuals and firms. यह माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स अर्थशास्त्र की वह शाखा है जो व्यक्तिगत इकाइयों यानी उपभोक्ताओं, परिवार, उद्योग फर्मों के व्यवहार और प्रदर्शन पर केंद्रित है। यहाँ मांग संबंधित वस्तुओं और विकल्प उत्पादों की कीमत और मात्रा के साथ उत्पाद की मात्रा और मूल्य निर्धारण करने में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाती है, ताकि दुर्लभ संसाधनों के आवंटन के संबंध में एक न्यायिक निर्णय लेने के लिए उनके वैकल्पिक उपयोग किया जा सके। सो द कंसेप्ट ऑफ माइक्रोइकोनॉमिक्स कैन बी अंडरस्टैंड with these following points. Microeconomic study deals with what choices people make, what factors influence their choices, and how their decisions affect the goods markets by affecting the price, the supply, and demand. Second, one goal of microeconomics is to analyze the market mechanisms that establish relative price among goods and services and allocate limited resources among alternative uses. Another one, microeconomics shows condition under which free market leads to desirable allocations. Next one, it also analyzes market failure, where markets fail to produce efficient results. Next point, while microeconomics focuses on firms and individuals, macroeconomics focuses on the sum total of economic activity, dealing with the issues of growth, inflation, and unemployment, and with national policies relating to these issues. Microeconomics also deals with the effect with the effects of economic policies such as changing taxation levels on microeconomic behavior and thus on the aforementioned aspects of the economy. Modern macroeconomics theory has been built upon micro foundation, that is, based upon basic assumptions about micro level behavior. Next, we will read and learn about microeconomic analysis. Microeconomics studies the behavior of small individual factors in an economy. It mainly focuses on individual consumer satisfaction, market demand for the product of an individual producer. It studies the equilibrium of firm and industry. Now, what is importance of microeconomic analysis? The importance of macroeconomic analysis are: number 1, allocation of resources; number 2, the distribution of national income; number 3, consideration of welfare; and the last one, importance of applied field of economics. There may be many more, but we will conclude with these points. And the limitation of microeconomic analysis: it always thinks of individual factors of production or individual consumer, so it may not be always true on aggregate levels. Its result or conclusions are always on certain assumptions. The aggregate analysis or the overall approach to any economic problem is beyond the reach of it. तो अब हम पढ़ेंगे मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स के बारे में। मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स अर्थशास्त्र की वह शाखा है जो कुल चर के व्यवहार और प्रदर्शन पर ध्यान केंद्रित करती है और उन मुद्दों को जो पूरे अर्थव्यवस्था को प्रभावित करती है। मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स स्टडीज द बिहेवियर एंड परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ इकोनॉमी एज ए होल। इसमें क्षेत्रीय, राष्ट्रीय और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय अर्थव्यवस्थाएं शामिल है। It focuses on the aggregate changes in the economy such as unemployment, growth rate, GDP, inflation, export-import, economic development, globalization, monetary and fiscal policy. तो मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स अर्थव्यवस्था के विभिन्न समस्याओं को हल करने में बहुत ही ज्यादा सहायक है। नाउ, व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स? मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स इज अ पार्ट ऑफ इकोनॉमिक स्टडी which analyze the economy as a whole. It is the average of the entire economy and does not study any individual unit or a firm. It studies the national income, total employment, aggregate demand and supply, etc. Macroeconomics is the study of the performance, structure, behavior and decision making of an economy as a whole. It focuses on the national, regional and global scales to maximize national income and provide national economic growth. Concept of macroeconomics. The term macro has been derived from a Greek word makros, meaning large. Thus, macroeconomics is the study and analysis of an economy as a whole. The study of the performance, structures, behavior and decision making of an economy as a whole rather than individual markets. Macroeconomists focus on the national, regional and global scales. For most macroeconomists, the purpose of this discipline is to maximize national income and provide national economic growth. This growth further increases utility and improve standard of living for the economy's participants. So, the macroeconomics involves the study of what? The behavior of an economic system as a whole, aggregate and average covering the entire economy, behavior of large aggregators, such as total employment, national product, national income, price levels, etc. So, in short, macroeconomics deals with problems such as unemployment in the country, inflation, deflation, economic growth, international trade, national output, national expenditure, level of saving and investment. There are so many scope of macroeconomics. The scope of macroeconomics lies in the study of analysis of the following: theory of employment, theory of income, theory of price level, theory of growth, theory of distribution, theory of national income. तो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, ये था माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स और मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स का एक छोटा सा लेक्चर जो आज आप लोगों ने पढ़ा। इसके बाद हम लोग फिर पढ़ेंगे मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स और माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स में क्या क्या अंतर है और बाकी बचे हुए इनमें जो कंसेप्ट्स है उनको। थैंक यू वेरी मच।